Previously on Hell's Kitchen, 12 aspiring chefs had their first encounter with Gordon Ramsay.
Who's this?
But the chef was far from impressed.
That is absolute dog shit. The spices are far too bloody hot. You've got a palate like a cow's backside.
With virtually no time to settle in, they received shocking news.
Tonight, Hell's Kitchen is open.
Oh my God, I don't have the potatoes.
Chef Ramsay quickly realized that turning one of these 12 people into a master chef was going to be more difficult than he ever imagined.
Don't do it again, okay? Carol Ann, get on the stove and help. Did you hear my question? Answer it!
And no matter where he turned, from the red kitchen,
If you all just shut up, we'll do it perfectly.
to the blue kitchen,
No talking, concentrate.
neither team could deliver.
This restaurant is sinking faster than a Titanic.
Shut it down.
After a disastrous first night, Chef Ramsay declared the red team the losers and gave Elsie a huge responsibility.
I want you to nominate 2 of your team for elimination.
I'm not in a good place right now.
And although Elsie assured Dewberry that he was safe,
If I get picked and Chef decides it's time for me to go, well...
Enough. You're not going anywhere.
ultimately, she turned her back on him.
My second nominee is Dewberry.
With Carol Ann as her other nominee, Chef Ramsay was surprised by her decision.
Jeff, you dodged those bullets well tonight.
But in the end, it was Carol Ann who lost her dream, just 12 hours after entering Hell's Kitchen.
I told you, never, ever turn your back on the team. Hell's Kitchen no longer needs you.
And now, the continuation of Hell's Kitchen. Having survived their first day in Hell's Kitchen, the remaining 11 head back to the dorms for some much-needed rest. Narrowly escaping elimination, Dewberry seeks a moment alone. But he's not alone.
That was really hard on you. I'm sorry.
It's really kind of difficult to really hold much of a grudge, but if the next time it were me picked, it would be payback time.
Jeff, dude, you lucked out. You were fired.
Do I feel relieved? Yeah, I feel relieved. But you know what? I feel like I got one more day.
What kind of breakfast are you going to be making Elsie tomorrow morning? That's my big curiosity. I'm a little curious right now. Because he wanted you something ferocious, man.
Jeff, boy oh boy, you dodged those bullets well tonight. You know that.
I know he wanted me out.
He wanted you something bad.
He's going to look for some improvement is what he's going to look for now.
After a torturous first night, Chef Ramsay decides to send the teams a wake-up call, both figuratively and literally.
This morning, I heard all this banging. At first, I thought maybe it was somebody running through with a gun. You just never know these days.
In the kitchen now!
Chef Scott, don't touch anything. Just get in the kitchen now for roll call. Now, 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 now.
Put the clothes on and let's go!
Chef Ramsay has a plan to turn Hell's Kitchen around, and he's looking to get an early start.
It didn't feel great standing there in front of the blue team, which was all ready to go, and Chef Ramsay was just shaking his head, you know, wondering where Chris was.
Nearly 7 minutes after everyone is gathered, Chris finally shows up.
Morning.
Morning, Chef.
Blue team, you actually arrived as a team. Not bad. Chris. 15 years experience in a professional kitchen. Last one in.
lazy fucker. Pathetic. I suggest you're up first. Next roll call.
Yes, chef.
You don't leave that dorm until your team are standing with you.
Yes, chef.
Is that clear?
Yes, chef.
Thank you, chef. And last night's performance wasn't good for any of you. And we had a bad, bad night. And we're so going to put that behind us and move on. Okay, follow me.
Everything Chef Ramsay does has a purpose. Today's lesson is a challenge that will teach the importance of attention to detail.
There was this lovely, beautiful silver tray in front of us and a zucchini laid out. I thought we were going to learn how to peel a zucchini.
Lift off your domes.
When I saw all the squid, my heart just sank because I absolutely hate seafood. I don't like anything that comes out of the sea.
After Carol Ann's departure from Hell's Kitchen, the red team is down a member, so Chef Ramsay needs to even out the teams.
Michael.
Yeah.
You prepared squid before?
Yeah.
Good. Sit out this challenge, please.
Chef Ramsay has put squid on the menu for tomorrow night's meal service. After a quick demo on how to properly clean a squid, the team's attention to detail will be tested.
Make sure you keep them whole, because we're stuffing them whole, so therefore they have to stay intact.
They'll have 10 minutes to clean as many squid as they can.
The team that has the most squids cleaned is having dinner with me, cooked and prepared by me this evening.
A privately cooked dinner by Chef Ramsay. You know, that doesn't happen too often to anybody in the world. I mean, how cool a thing is that?
The losing team will be prepping squid for the entire restaurant while we're enjoying our dinner. 10 minutes, go.
A perfect squid requires the tentacles removed and the guts completely cleaned out.
Get your fingers right down inside.
You gotta stick your hand into this nasty squid and take out all this scoopy, gocky, nasty stuff. It was so gross, first thing in the morning.
They must also remove the skin on the outside and the inside.
Turn it inside out now.
Yeah?
Come on, Andy.
Whoa, gotcha.
There can't be any holes or tears anywhere.
Come on, Jimmy. There you go.
Dewberry seemed to have had a pretty good handle on that cucumber. But, you know, then again, I expected all the guys to kind of handle that pretty well.
10 seconds. Come on. Chris, come on. Andrew, come on.
Stop. Down, 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 down. Time to find out who's having dinner with me. Red team first.
Jeff, Jimmy, and Elsie each have one squid, giving the red team 3. Now it's Dewberry's turn.
Dewberry, no tear on the outside. 4 to the red, and clean in the middle.
I actually got 2 whole perfect squid out. I think it really energized me. It sort of brought me back from the dead after almost getting eliminated.
Chris has cleaned 4 squid, but how many will be acceptable?
Our executive plate. Skin left on, huge tear on the outside, big hole on the bottom, clean in the middle. 1, big deal. Okay, red team, 6. Blue team, Ralph, clean inside. 1, no tear, well done. 2, Jessica, no tear on the outside. Wendy.
I think Gordon's going to love the fact that I'm a perfectionist.
Big tear at the bottom, feels very full. Bad one. Forgot to take the skin off the inside. That's very lazy.
That one I stopped because the hole.
That one you stopped. Now you're blaming the squid. Mary Ellen, no tear on the outside, clean. On the inside, 4, clean. Well done. 2.
With Mary Ellen's 2, that gives the blue team a 5. Now, it all comes down to Andrew.
So 1 left. Andrew is clean on the inside. Clean on the outside. Got a big fucking hole at the bottom. Red team, you're the winners.
Yeah. That was crap. That squid, as far as I'm concerned, was perfect.
Red team, we're having dinner tonight together.
Thank you. Thank you, Chef. Thank you, Chef.
Blue team, you're going to be preparing squid whilst we eat dinner. Clean down and get dressed.
Well, red team's going to get a little FaceTime with the chef today, and that's going to be good for them while we're in the back cleaning squid.
You guys think I let you down?
You know what? I didn't turn anything out either. Mine was clean on the inside, I'm telling you.
Carol Ann next to her because
Yeah, and my hole was like minuscule.
So how do you say never lose again?
我们不会再输, which means we will not lose again.
Woman puts I sue?
Close.
Woman puts I sue.
There you go.
Can that be our battle cry for the day? Woman puts I sue.
Yeah.
Woman puts I sue.
Woman puts I sue.
Woman boots I sue.
Woman puts I sue.
That was good.
Both teams head to the kitchen for a much-needed training session with Chef Ramsey. The key ingredient to Chef Ramsey's successful restaurant empire is his ability to train others to maintain his quality of excellence.
Okay, it's cooking time. Salmon, we all love salmon. This is cooking liquor, just a very simple vegetable stock. And that's the most important thing about my particular food, it's clean. So you can actually eat it blindfolded and identify flavors. And that's what you guys are going to do over these next few weeks. You're going to think along my lines.
Yes, chef, chef.
After a full day of training, the red team heads off to the dorm to clean up for dinner and valuable time with Chef Ramsey. The blue team stays in the kitchen.
Yes, chef.
There you go.
For morale boost, you know, the win was huge. We needed it badly. But to have, you know, Gordon Ramsay cook for me and have the pleasure to eat with him is unreal.
Hey, look at you, J-Lo.
5 people are going to sit down while this amazing chef gets to cook for them all, and they can laugh and drink wine and be merry while I'm going to be knee-deep in eating squid and traffic.
I'm definitely jealous of that.
Oh, snap. Hey, guys.
How we doing, Blue Team?
Excellent. How we doing, Red Team?
Hey, Ralphie, buddy.
You guys looking good.
Thank you. Feeling good, Ralphie.
Yeah.
Here we are, you're sitting there. That's where you're sitting, next to me. Welcome. Gentlemen, sit down, please.
Thank you.
How are you, Jimmy?
Doing well, Chef. How about yourself?
I'm not going to show off too much, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be looking over at us, salivating.
That looks pretty nice, huh? Sitting out there having some champagne, it looks like. Yep, that certainly looks like champagne. Instead of sitting here cleaning squid.
How do you manage all those restaurants?
I have a phenomenal team. 10 years we've been together. I push them to the extreme to turn them into something quite special. I get more satisfied watching the talent become serious talent.
It was amazing to get to know him on a little bit more of a personal level, to hear about his experience.
Jeff, how's your ravioli?
Outstanding. The lobster's perfect. It's not dry. The salmon's not dry. It's absolutely perfect.
Are there more in the back, or is this it? We have more.
It's been a nice, pleasant evening.
Thank you, Chef.
All right.
Halfway there.
It's the end of another long day in Hell's Kitchen, and everyone has gone to bed exhausted. Everyone except Jeff.
Are you okay, Jeff? Whatever.
After a night of very little sleep for all, day 3 in Hell's Kitchen begins with the hot topic. What's really wrong with Jeff?
He's moaning. He's like, I got this abdominal pain like I've never felt in my life. He's like, it's wrecking me.
I have a previous history of kidney stones, and I had one last night. I got really nauseous, then the pain got really intense.
He was like standing there, and I touched him, he like fell to the ground. I don't know if that I necessarily believed it. I would think maybe he's a bit of like a hypochondriac. This is what it seems like.
It's just like the fucking worst timing ever.
Get better, buddy. We're gonna get you back in the action.
I'll be back.
tonight, Hell's Kitchen opens for the second time. With the only new item on the menu being squid, the chef is not only expecting improvement, he's demanding it.
Falling too rapidly there.
The red team will cook all the meals for the red tables, and the blue team will cook for an equal number of blue tables. Chef Ramsey keeps a watchful eye on both teams and their progress.
Let's go, big boy. Dewberry. I want to taste it so we can sort of get something going a little bit. Have you tasted it?
Not yet, no, sir.
So you've cooked it and you haven't tasted it? I think you should taste it. You tell me what you think. No, you don't just stand there and waddle off and nod your head. Tell me what you think.
I think it's good, the pasta.
You think the pasta?
I think it's just done. And it's got just a little bit of the chili flavor to it, but not too much.
That's nice. That's very nice.
Thank you, Chef.
I make sure everyone's like that.
Yes, Chef.
Dewberry's definitely on the right track. Meanwhile, in the blue kitchen, self-proclaimed perfectionist Wendy is trying to find her way.
I'm worried about organizing everything else because once the order comes in, I gotta cook it.
Just minutes before Hell's Kitchen opens for only the second time, Chef Ramsey has some final words for both teams.
Okay, guys, line up, please. Red team there, follow blue team. Right, how are you feeling?
Good chef. Good chef.
That was pathetic. How are you feeling? Okay, first night service was really bad. Really bad. Yes?
Yes, chef.
Okay, tonight we're going to make up for it big time.
Yes, chef.
Okay. Blue team. One more thing I've forgotten to tell you. Because you lost the squid challenge, there is additional punishment this evening. Throughout the blue team's kitchen, there's going to be no air conditioning. My first night in my very own restaurant, 5 minutes after that first table arrived, the air conditioning went down. It was a nightmare. And you don't throw the towel in. You stand there like a man, and you sweat, and you get up with it, and you feed those customers. Is that clear? Yes. Gentlemen, switch down the fans. Let's get to work. Let's go.
No air conditioning, and that is going to suck. So it's going to get really hot and real stressful in there really quick. But we're gonna pull through, I think.
There's your fucking thermometer right there. Let's get back to work. Let's get our station set up and ready for dinner.
Organization for tonight. Let's go.
Even though very few people were fed on opening night, Hell's Kitchen is booked solid for its second dinner service. The restaurant patrons are randomly seated at the red and blue tables. They don't care which kitchen their food comes out of.
Welcome to the restaurant.
What they do care about is that the food lives up to Chef Ramsey's world-class standards.
There's a nice selection of 5 starters, 5 main courses and 5 desserts.
Once again, Gordon Ramsay's reputation is on the line, and he's looking for the aspiring chefs to show him they have what it takes. So far, none of them have.
First big service on our opening night really sucked, and it was just shockingly bad. I'm so pissed off, I'm not prepared to see any more shit food coming out. It's really embarrassing. Second night opening of Hell's Kitchen, we're going to turn it around a bit.
20 minutes into service, orders are piling into both kitchens. Chef Ramsey's looking for the appetizers to come out of the blue kitchen.
Okay, Wendy, 2 risotto, please.
2 risotto away, Chef.
Now. Where's the Caesar salad?
Minute, Chef.
Come on. Go to the first
right in the middle
table.
there.
Come on, Mary Ellen. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Thank you. There we go. Crispy bacon. Hallelujah.
Mary Ellen's Caesar salad heads out to the dining room without a snag, and the blue team seems to be handling the heat. Meanwhile, in the red kitchen, it's Dewberry's turn with his appetizer.
Watch back. Go. Come on, please. Pick up.
Oh, no way. Look at this, man. You don't understand. This is fabulous. The spaghetti's amazing. Squid is spectacular.
With pleased patrons in the dining room, the red kitchen is off to a good start. Over in the blue kitchen, the chef is anxiously awaiting Wendy's risotto.
Wendy,
Yes,
how long
Chef?
for 2 bloody risotto?
Coming up right now, Chef.
Thank you. Hallelujah. Put it down. Have you seasoned it?
Yes, Chef.
The rice is crunchy. This is turning out to be a bit of a joke.
Another 5 minutes, chef. I'm sorry, I had to start from scratch.
It's a second table, sweetheart. Come on. Who's making the risotto? Wendy or chef? Let's go, guys, yeah?
Coming, chef. You want to do it, Doc?
Wendy had a little bit of a sort of rough start out of the gate.
2 risotto I need now.
I'm here to get the job done, so if by me picking up a little bit of the slack, no sweat. I'll take care of it.
Ralph, here we go. Yeah, go, table 2. Thank you. Very nice, Ralph.
You got it.
Thank you very much.
By stepping in and making the risotto for Wendy, Ralph impressed the chef with his teamwork and kept the Blue Kitchen from falling behind.
That was really good.
1 hour into service, the red tables have received all their appetizers. It appears the red team has come a long way since opening night. They've delivered their first main courses to the hot plate. But before they can go out, Chef Ramsey needs the vegetable garnishes from Jeff.
Spinach, please. Spinach, please.
Right here, chef.
Oh.
I had it.
I had it. Here we go.
I did. I put it back on. I didn't realize.
Just give me the fucking spinach, Jeff. Look, there's the food.
Yes, chef.
Hello. It's there.
You can't have the meat standing there or the fish sat there waiting for the vegetables. Why should everything else suffer?
Can you not see that that's burned?
Yes, chef.
Yeah, so you're mixing away like a fucking donkey.
I was keeping that on the other side.
Oh, really?
Yes, chef.
Throw the lot away. Start again, yeah?
Yes, chef.
Throw that away.
It's going in the garbage, chef.
Now, that means you won't use it. You won't sneak it in.
No, not at all, chef.
Throw it away then, you little fucker.
Well, I was suffering from kidney stones, and the pain was getting more and more intense. And at that point, that's when I started losing focus.
Oh, say, Jeff, what are you doing? Come on, big boy, get it together. Stop what you're doing and clean it up first. We're not going to work in that, big boy, yes?
I don't know, in a selfish way, I just wish he would have just, you know, come through a little bit more. But I just didn't have time to feel sorry for him.
Hell's Kitchen seats 100 people, and each kitchen serves 50. It's an hour and a half into dinner service. And though the red team started off strong, Jeff's problems at the vegetable station have slowed them down dramatically. They have only served 4 entrees. Meanwhile, the Blue Kitchen has caught up and has served 10 of their entrees. But the heat may be taking its toll.
In case anybody's wondering, it's about 140 degrees in here.
Yeah, you're right, Michael. Right now, I don't need a big drama queen on my hands, you know that? Yeah, of course it's hot. That's the whole idea, you know that? Had you not lost the challenge, it would be fine. But right now, just look at that board there, Michael.
Yes, chef.
Yeah? Okay, that's not funny, is it?
Chef in the kitchen, he's the king of the kitchen. It's a monarchy. If we say anything except for yes, chef, we're done for.
Okay.
I feel helpless. Like, I don't...
In an effort to jumpstart the Red Kitchen, its most experienced chef, Chris, has jumped in to help Elsie.
Just do a tongue and then that. So it's like an X, okay? Okay. Leave it for, you know, a minute and a half, 2 minutes, just so it gets some nice lines. Same thing on the other side, okay?
1, 2. Okay. Can I get those tongues?
While Chris and Elsie are demonstrating the teamwork the chef wants to see,
Where's my fucking tongs?
in the Blue Kitchen, there's a power struggle on the meat section.
Let's take this out.
No, I have to cook.
He wants medium rare. I don't want to overcook this food.
Where's the Wellington, please?
It's right here, chef.
Let's go.
Come on, Ralphie.
Oh, no. I've got anything better than that. Come here, you.
That was me, chef.
Well, have we got anything better than that?
I have another couple in the oven.
Yeah, and for goodness sake, for the first time, tell me, do you really want me to serve that?
For the best too. Come on,
Sure, chef.
Move, stop the table.
I wish you'd listen to me.
No, but I just want to get it right.
I'm trying to tell you how to get it right, Mary Ellen.
Yell at me later, okay?
And every single time, you know, she's pulling the meats out. I'm saying it's not ready, it's rare, and she goes, oh, we'll talk about it later. And you know what? At the rate I was going, I wasn't going to have a later.
Clearly, the meat section is the weak link in the blue kitchen, while in the red kitchen, Dewberry has just delivered lamb and beef Wellington to Chef Ramsey.
Dewberry.
Yes, Chef.
Come here. You've cooked the lamb, beautiful.
Yes, Chef.
What about the Wellington?
That's almost well done.
Yeah, that's right. So I want it pink. Yeah, let's go. Quickly,
Chef.
let's go. Are you aware, Dewberry, all these tickets are people waiting for food, yes?
Yes,
Yes, Chef. Let's go, Red Team. We're halfway there.
Dewberry, back on your section now.
Getting
Stop
right,
running away.
Fucking hell.
God almighty.
Come on, Dewberry.
What are you trying to do?
I'm confused. I don't know what I'm doing. The only thing I mastered tonight was cooking spaghetti. Thank God I could do one thing.
Can you get back on your section?
Yes, Chef.
Over 2 hours into meal service, and only 8 main courses have come out of the red kitchen. Their customers are growing impatient.
Hi, how are you?
Great, thank
Yeah,
you.
good.
We've been sitting here and...
It's the Red Kitchen, Chef.
You're waiting on a Wellington and one bass, yes? Well, I'm deeply, deeply, deeply sorry, but right now we're about 7 tables behind.
That doesn't do much for me.
Yeah, right. Can I just say, you do fuck all for me either. What do you want me to... You do nothing for me either.
I just don't understand why it's so difficult to serve some people their food.
Are you that arrogant? You haven't got a clue what's going on behind me?
It seems like you have a lot of amateur sous chefs.
Right. Finally, your head's coming outside your arsehole. Now sit down, you fucking dick. What an arsehole.
Nothing upsets Chef Ramsey more than when customers come to the kitchen.
Away now to Cod to Wellington. Away now to Cod to Wellington.
Yes, Chef.
How long?
12 minutes.
12 minutes? Surely the Wellington's rested.
I have no idea. Best answer.
What?
I have no idea. I am so confused.
Oh my God. You don't care, you do you?
No, at this point, no, I don't.
You don't care?
No.
You're not
I don't.
interested, are you?
No.
No, you can't cut it.
No, I can't.
You're useless, you know that?
I am. Goodbye.
Goodbye. That's it.
No. Come on. When I got ready to leave and I looked across and saw Elsie and saw the look on her face, I couldn't walk out. I couldn't. I mean, you know, I'm confused. I don't know what I'm doing.
Thank you for coming back. You
Yes,
never,
sir.
hello, desert your section again. Do you
Yes,
understand?
sir. Yes,
you stand
sir.
there like a man and you face it.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm
Yes.
standing here in front of customers taking shit because of you.
Yes, sir.
Get on your section and get those Wellingtons out.
Yes, sir. He was trying to get me to understand where the shortcomings were and about staying with the team, and he was trying to get me to be, I guess, better than I am, evidently. All right, don't worry about it, Dewberry. Don't worry about it.
He hasn't cooked anything. They'll be standing there. Now he wants to run back to his mummy.
Sorry.
Unfortunately, Dewberry's meltdown has caused the red kitchen to come to a screeching halt. And now the customers want some answers.
Excuse me, we've been waiting for food for about 2 hours and 45 minutes now.
Wellington, where's the
And we were curious about that.
Yeah, well, you're a clever girl, aren't you? It's a new restaurant. Yeah, it's been a tough night.
But 2 hours and 45 minutes?
Yes. Right. Anything else? So, why don't you fuck off? Asparagus, please.
How nice. He tells us to fuck off.
Come here, you. You can't run from the heat.
I know.
Did you hear the plea, the cry of support from the team?
Yes, Chef.
It's the same for me as well. Do you think it's any easier over there?
No, Chef, it's worse.
And what about the idiots coming to the hot plate asking for food?
It's worse for them too, Chef.
The chef said to fuck off.
last thing he said.
Ridiculous.
Well, what is his problem? He's the one screwing up the food.
Can I have a Wellington, please?
Right here.
In the blue kitchen, despite her problems with Andrew, Mary Ellen has been able to get half of their main courses out.
Very nice, Mary Ellen. Go, please. Table 10, yeah? Gently, let's go.
But Andrew is playing the politician.
Where's the garnish?
I ended up taking over a lot more control of trying to gauge the temperatures, which she wasn't able to do. It's not what I saw.
He's the type of guy that seems like that would just sell you down the river to make himself look better.
Do you want me to do that?
No, continue talking trash about me. I like it.
I'm not talking trash. Not just yet.
3 hours into service, patrons from both red and blue tables start to walk out unfed. It appears the second dinner service in Hell's Kitchen is yet again another disaster, and some customers have taken matters into their own hands.
I'm sorry. You can't.
What? Don't tell me I can't.
No, I'm sorry, Steve.
Look, I want some food, man.
You can't. By law.
Did you bring us our entree? Let me ask you.
The food.
No, you did not.
We got the food. I wish your education could be as good as your voice. Huh? Yeah.
Oh, did he really just say that?
Yes, sir.
I have a doctorate in music from the University of Southern California.
Yes,
do you have a doctorate?
I do have an education.
Do you have a doctorate?
I do have an education.
Then you are less educated than me, so don't get in my face, buddy, about what kind of education.
Right now. Okay, sir, you're out of here. Let's leave, please. Now.
Fine.
After a pizza was delivered and his maitre d' was assaulted, Chef Ramsey has seen enough.
Red team, shut the place down and clean down, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Last table, shut it down. Everything off. Yes? Stoves off. Turn it off.
Whatever.
With disappointment in both kitchens, Chef Ramsey must now decide the losing team.
Oh dear, that was tough. That was bloody tough. Blue team. Your diner said your cold starters were horrible. But you did get main courses out. But don't get too excited if you know they weren't that good. Red team, 3/4 of your diners really enjoyed the appetizers. But nearly half your diners didn't receive their main course. In fact, and this is a real first for me, one of your tables was so frustrated, they phoned for a fucking pizza. And guess what? They ate it. And the main course still hadn't come out. That is one not to forget. And the losing team tonight is the red team. Chris, I've been squeezing your balls for the last 3 days, because every time you opened your mouth, you sounded like a right wanker. But tonight, you turned it around.
Thank you, Chef. Just do with tongs, and then that. Let's go, red team. We're halfway there.
You were the least bad in your red team.
Thanks, Chef.
I want you to nominate 2 of your team for elimination.
Yes, Chef.
And I'll decide which one of those 2 will be leaving Hell's Kitchen.
I was doing fine up until the pain started getting intense and I started losing my focus.
Oh, for God's sake.
I was looking at the tickets, they were standing there. I had 2 Wellington, I had that stuff going, that wasn't my problem. I had a rough last few days and last few nights, and I am worried about my position because, again, I wasn't up to par. Being on the losing team for the second straight day in a row, it sucks.
I don't, I want to be the guy to stay, but it doesn't.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Goddamn good pleasure.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And, none of the decisions are personal.
No,
but
absolutely not.
So how you feeling?
I shouldn't have let my emotions run everything like they did. And this has been the worst night of my life, and I've lived for 33 years, and this was the single worst night I've had ever. I don't know what's going to happen. If I don't get cut, I'll have to work and get the respect back to my team if I ever could, and I don't know that that's possible.
At this point, it's still about the team, and it's going to be a tough choice. But in the long run, I want to win a restaurant, and I'm not going to do that if my team continues to lose. So that's the bottom line. If you're dragging me down, then you're getting cut off.
One of these 11 people will win their very own restaurant. But tonight, for one member of the red team, that opportunity will be gone.
Chris?
Yes, Chef.
First person you nominated for elimination, and why?
I'm going to have to say Dewberry. The fact that he lets himself get so upset about things is going to hurt the team in the long run.
Second nominee.
Jeff. He lets his own head get in the way and going to hurt the team in the long run.
You two, step forward. Chris?
Yes, Chef.
That's the right choice. I agree with that 110%. You two so deserve to be here. Dubry,
Yes, Chef.
why should you stay?
I think that I definitely had some decent work that went out tonight, but the fact that I let everything get under my skin was inexcusable. And the only thing I can say is I can promise you it would never happen again as long as I were in Hell's Kitchen.
Jeff?
Chef, I feel I'm a team player. I put the team before myself this entire day, the last 2 days. The dedication is there and the heart and the commitment's there.
But you're a shit cook. You really are shit. So I've got a big decision to make. That's nice. That's very nice.
Thank
Well
you,
done.
Chef.
You're useless, you know that.
I am. Goodbye.
You're mixing away like a fucking donkey. Jeff, what are you doing? Dubry, you're going tonight for one very simple reason. You're a coward, and you turned your back on your team after you screwed them. Give me your jacket and get out of Hell's Kitchen.
Well, what happened, happened. I mean, I can't say that I didn't deserve it. I kind of felt like I was making a comeback, that I was not justified in walking out on my team.
If you want your own restaurant, it's the desire I want to see.
He told me I was a crap cook and that was embarrassing. I'll never be on the chopping block again.
I'm waiting for it to get a little more cutthroat and backstabbing, which I think is an inevitable course of action.
Once I get comfortable in the kitchen, there's absolutely no stopping me.
I'm looking for someone who can weather the storm, inspire individuals, stand as a great leader. That clearly is not Dubry.